Hey guys, so hopefully you checked out this checklist for what you have to do today. At the end of the day, you're going to turn in this checklist on Google Classroom, like fill it out with all the checks and then hit turn it in. Right now, I'm making a video for the recap that should help you. Alright, so it says Jackson tried to throw his phone to Isaac in the bleachers at a game, but the phone fell. Let the equation h of t equals negative t squared plus 2t plus 12 model the height of the phone over time as it fell from the bleachers. Okay, so this is time. And then this is h of t, the height of the phone. Okay. It says, what was the initial height of the phone when it was thrown in the bleachers? Let's graph the function that they gave us that models the situation, and let's make sure when we type it into our calculator that we don't use the t's, we put in x's instead. So you take a second, get a calculator, pause the video, like you gotta follow along while you do this, okay? Hey, welcome back. Okay, so I'm gonna type it in. All right, and then it wants me to write down the initial height of the phone. Well, first of all, my picture on my graph does not match the window that was given to me on the paper. So let's go ahead and change our window so it matches the window here. So my x's should go from 0 to 20, then my y's should go from 0 to 20. So let's do that in our calculator. You could either do it this way, menu for A, or you could just hover over the values on the x or y axis and type them in. So you could either do it the way I just did it, or you can hover over these, double click, and then type it in, okay? So now my function models the window that they gave me. So the initial height is going to be this height right here, where the phone was first dropped. Or thrown, I guess. So let's trace on here. See if we can get these important points here. Remember, the graphical feature that always corresponds to the starting height is the y-intercept. So that's what we're going to be looking for on here. It's going to tell me y-intercept. That's a 0, so that's where it crosses the x-axis. And then, oh, that's my y-intercept, so it's 0, 12. So the initial height was 0, 12. What is the maximum height of the phone? On the graph first, it's maximum 113. So maximum height is going to be the coordinate that is the height, so it'll be 13 feet. Don't just write 113, you won't get full credit. At what time does the phone hit the ground? Well, let's see. 4.61, comma 0. Oops. Okay, so this is time, this is height. So we want to take the time. So we would say when time equals 4.61, the phone hits the ground. What is h of 3? Let's get this picture on the graph and then we can start answering some more questions, okay? So right now I have the y-intercept is 0, 12. The maximum is 113. And then I have the time when it hits the ground is 4.61, so it's going to be like halfway between 4 and 5. I think I need another point or two in between. I'm going to look up 2, 3, and 4 on the table, and then I should have a good idea what this graph looks like. So the vertex is 1, 13, and on either side of it we have 0, 12, and then I got to look up 2, 3, 4, and then I know that it hits the ground at 4.61. Okay, so that's easy. I can just find those on the table. 2, 12, 3944. 212, 3944. All right, let's put those points on the graph. All right, that's a good looking graph. Now remember, this is not going to get arrows on the end because the realistic domain of this guy is going to be from 0 to 4.61. The phone isn't going to be going underneath the ground, so we would just have endpoints on here after we label our graph, and then we're good to go. H of 3. All right, let's just look on the table. H of 3 is 9. So in the context of the problem means we have to write a sentence. So when time equals 3 seconds, the height of the phone is 9 feet. So in the context of the problem, we have to mention both the numbers and the units, or what variable we're talking about. Okay. All right, good luck with the rest of these. You're going to finish pages 18 and 19, and then you're going to check your work with the key that's posted in the Google Doc, okay? See ya.